we be seeing Two-Face in the Batman? What happened to Colin Farrell that made him add on all of that extra weight? And finally, we know something about Bruce Wayne's family that neither the comics nor the other movies have talked about. Before we cover that, let's see the 6 villains. So don't swipe or click away, because here's how the Batman is about to change everything. As you probably already know from the trailer, the Riddler will be taking center stage as the villain of this movie.
If you are justice, please do not lie.
We've also seen Catwoman talking to Batman in the movie, so there's no doubt she'll be part of this.
Riddler's latest. It's all about the Waynes. If we don't stand up, no one will.
You got a lot of cats.
I have a thing about strays.
However, we've heard rumors that these two are not going to be the only villains. In fact, 4 more villains are going to be appearing in the Batman, since Tim Burton and Joel Schumacher have both included a multitude of villains in their movies. It won't be surprising if the current director, Matt Reeves, includes 6 villains.
This is all an experiment in the movie. The idea is that we're in year 2. It's the Gotham experiment. It's a criminological experiment. He's trying to figure out.
Penguin will be a big part of this movie, and Carmine Falcone is dubbed to make an appearance. Okay, that's 4. Where are the other 2? You said there are going to be 6, right? We're getting to that, and kudos on the math. The 5th villain is rumored to be the Mad Hatter. Just like the one in Alice in Wonderland, this one is also obsessed with Alice's imaginary world. And the 6th and final villain fans assume is gonna be Firefly. Now, we don't expect any of these guys to take a huge part in the movie, since the Batman has 3 other iconic antagonists to work with. Since we're on the subject of villains, it's probably a nice time to mention the appearance of Two-Face. From the moment fans heard that Peter Sarsgaard will be taking part in the movie, but his role was yet to be determined, all of the fans immediately thought of Two-Face.
The only morality in a cruel world is chance. Unbiased.
Since then, those rumors have been debunked and shattered, and we know that he'll be taking on the role of Gotham DA Gil Colson. Still, this isn't definitive proof that he won't be playing the major villain fans initially thought of. We all know about the infamous story where they told us Marion Cotillard would be smashing that like button just like you should do if you haven't done so already. But no, in all seriousness, we're referring to the time they told us she'd be playing Miranda Tate, and it turned out she was actually Talia al Ghul. So you never know with a Caped Crusader. Of course, we can't forget Colin Farrell, who looks different. First of all, the Penguin is someone that's short, fat, and ugly, a role that was probably made for Danny DeVito. Sorry Danny, we love ya. Colin Farrell is tall, beautiful, and rather ripped, and when you look at the Penguin of the Batman, it seems like Colin let himself go. But don't despair, it's just prosthetics.
Yeah, but I have some time to eat and a decent actor or something, I don't know. But that everyone should be able to experience anything and all that kind of good stuff. But
That's right, under all of that plastic, there's still the hot Colin Farrell. We just don't need him for this movie. Oh, and the fact that he's bald threw us off a little. But still, we just know he's gonna do a fantastic job. Some people have rumored Master Grayson, aka Robin, will finally make an appearance in this movie. So far, there hasn't been any official news from the DC about the movie, including Batman's famed sidekick in it. However, people have been talking about his role for a while now, and it's about time they included him here. If they were to do this, they would easily achieve their biggest goal, make a movie that's different from the Dark Knight trilogy and also Ben Affleck's version of Batman. And here's something to consider before watching this movie. It's gonna be dark. We're talking super dark. Everything in the movie has been telling us that the movie will not be like the previous installments of Batman. Instead, we'll see the Dark Knight in a totally different light, one where vengeance is the key to many of Gotham's problems. After all, we're pretty sure we saw Bruce Wayne kill one of those bad guys on screen. Also, Reeves is trying to get the movie R-rated. This does mean that they can't market it to families, but this will help them achieve the noir vibe they're looking for. For the movie, this means that the show will focus more on young Bruce Wayne's detective work than on big movie props and extensive action scenes. This movie will not require a lot of CGI and a huge budget to pull off. It will all focus on the dark, passive Batman and how he got started. There are even some rumors that Alfred Pennyworth, the Wayne family's butler, will get killed in the movie. He was once part of Avengers Age of Ultron and Black Panther, and now served as the director of Venom 2. He won't be hanging around Batman for long.
So we went looking for the stunts. But in 6 months, we never met anyone.
If they play their cards right and create a compelling enough story, then The Batman will probably be one of the most successful movies ever made. However, it all comes down to the execution of their ideas. And here's the coolest thing we've heard so far about The Batman. People are talking about a possible introduction of Batgirl. In the past, the project started and Joss Whedon was supposed to be the director, but he soon left the project. Since then, fans have been begging DC to make a movie about this particular character in the hopes of finally creating a Bat family with Batman, Robin, and Batgirl. Heck, throw Catwoman in there just for the sake of romance. All these years you lied to me, Alfred. This is what Bruce Wayne said to Alfred in the trailer.
All these years, you lied to me, Alfred.
Now, what in the world could he be hinting at? This is probably one of the largest movie theories that could take Batman to an entirely new level. In this Batman movie, we're probably going to see a different origin story of the Wayne family and how they might not be as charitable and benevolent as we were led to believe. The director said that this origin story will start peeling back the layers of Bruce's character, and it will start to reveal the real role his wealthy family played in the corruption of Gotham City. So we're probably going to discover that the history of the Waynes isn't as innocent as we were led to believe. This plays into the movie's dark vibes that we talked about earlier, and although this dark past might seem fake for the comics and the previous movies, it'll be true for Reeves' version of the story. And if you look at the clues he left in one of the scenes, Bruce is standing in the middle of a riddle. A link related directly to his asks the question, "The sins of my father?" If we assume that he's talking about Bruce Wayne's father, then this could mean that Thomas Wayne wasn't as good-hearted and charitable as we initially thought. The second largest clue came with the postcard the Riddler left for Batman. Inside, there was handwriting that asked a question along the lines of, "What does a liar do when he's dead?" And on the other side were the words, "Haven't a clue? Let's play a game, just me and you." And at the bottom were some cryptic signs that no one has any idea what they meant. But the inside of the card isn't nearly as important as the front of the card. If you slow down the video and you pause it at the right moment, you'll see that the front page has a little skeleton and an owl in the back. If we remember correctly, there was a secret organization called the Court of Owls, which was comprised of the wealthiest and most influential families in Gotham. The skeleton hints at death, and it could be the dead influential families that were once part of the Court of Owls. Is this true? Then we could finally peek behind the curtain and see what Thomas Wayne did to become so wealthy. And chances are, we're gonna like it. On a related note, do you think the Riddler will dig up some dirt on the Wayne family? You can tell us in the comment section below. If you'd like to see more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.